for you to join in, my friends, before we get right into our video. So, my friends, like, I'm so passionate about, hair and hair care, like, without using any toxic ingredients. Okay, so on Cassia Naturals, we don't sugarcoat. We say the truth, okay? We say the truth as it is. So today, we are talking about 3 mistakes that are damaging your natural hair and how to fix them. 3 mistakes that are damaging your hair and how to fix them. And I'm super excited, my beautiful friends, to have you here. So while I'm waiting for you, my beautiful friends, while I'm waiting for you to join in, I'm planning to come up with a challenge, okay? A challenge that can help us. It could be skin care or hair care. So if this is something that you're interested in, then you can comment in the chat section below. So my beautiful friends, while I'm waiting for you, let me just tell you a story. In life, we may come across different kinds of challenges. Hi, my beautiful friends. Thank you so much for coming to watch our live today. So we are talking about 3 things that are sabotaging you or damaging your hair. Okay, damaging your hair. So, life, we go through phases in life, okay? I'm sure that many of us, nearly everyone, at some point, like, they lost something, or probably maybe you lost employment, you lost your marriage, you lost your life partner. Like, there are so many different kinds of losses. But however, I'm here to tell you that, when you have God in your life, God is closer to you. Okay, God is closer to you, and He will never leave you. He will never leave us, no matter the circumstance. Okay, no matter the circumstance, God will never leave us. And of course, you know what? We have hope in Christ. We have hope in Christ that all these troubles that we go through in this life, one day they are going to end. So that's the hope that we have in Christ. If you're somebody who trusts in God. So let's get right into our video. So today we are talking about 3 mistakes that are damaging your hair and how to fix them. Okay, so on Cassia Naturals, I talk about the problem and the remedy. Okay, so are you unknowingly sabotaging your natural hair growth? And you might doing everything, you're using oils, you are moisturizing and styling, like you think you are doing everything right. But my beautiful friends, but what? But these 3 things, my friend, these 3 common mistakes could be holding you back, could be actually making your hair not to grow. So we are here to fix that so that we grow our hair. Okay, so today I'll show you exactly what they are and how to fix them. Okay, and how to fix them and how you can fix your hair. And of course, I'm going to, and finally, like, your hair will start thriving. Okay, your hair will start thriving. Okay, my beautiful friends, so we are just fixing our microphone. So welcome to Cassia Naturals Live. I'm Dorcas. On this channel, we talk about natural skincare, hair care, DIY, and of course, you know what? We talk about simple DIY. Simple DIY, like no complication. Okay, no complications, no complicated like routines. You don't need all those 20 plus products for your skin to look flawless naturally. Okay, so you just need simple things. That's That's the reason why on Cassia Naturals, like, we make things simple. Simple, my friends, simple. Okay? So, of course, you know what? It could be that you've been struggling with breakage. Your hair is breaking, or you have slow growth. You have tried all you can, but your hair can't just, grow. I want you to grab your pen. Okay, I want you to grab your pen and your note, so that, because you know what, this live is for you. I'm going to share everything you need to know. Okay, I'm going to share everything you need to know to transform your routine. And subscribe to Cassia Naturals if you haven't, my beautiful friends. Okay, so number one mistake is over manipulation. Over manipulation. So over manipulation simply means too much styling, too much styling, too much combing, too much braiding, okay? Too much protective styling, like you are frequently touching your hair, my beautiful friends. Like, that is going to sabotage your hair growth. Okay, so let's talk about types of protective styling. You need to be consistent. Like, you need to do low maintenance hairstyles. So for instance, if you don't want to manipulate your hair, make sure that you are not styling your hair every day, because the more you style your hair, the more it breaks. Okay, and please don't comb your hair excessively. Like, if you're combing your hair every day, like your hair is coming out, you're losing your hair, my friend, you're not going to see that growth which you are looking for. Okay, and stop touching your hair consistently. So when we talk about touching your hair consistently, we are talking about not styling every day. Like, every day you want to put your hair in a certain hairstyle, you want to blow dry it every day. I've been there before. Like, I'll blow dry my hair every day and my hair broke, and I'll never go back to that. Okay, we graduated from that. So this causes actually breakage. Okay, and it drastically leads to thinning edges, especially if you are doing tight braids, tight updos, tight cornrows. Okay, so you discover that actually your edges are going to suffer. So what I normally do, like, our edges are naturally fragile, so I do low maintenance hairstyles. Like, for instance, in November, I decided not to do high maintenance hairstyles like twist and the like. So I just put my hair in a simple hairstyle that actually don't sabotage our edges. Okay, then I keep it in maybe for one week, 2 weeks, then I undo, I moisturize my hair. So if you are touching your hair, my beautiful friends, you actually discover that you have slow growth, because you are breaking what is growing. That's it. You are breaking what is growing. So how can you fix this? How to fix it, my beautiful friends? So choose low maintenance hairstyles. I was talking about low maintenance hairstyles. You can do ponytails, not tight ponytails, my beautiful friends. Like, they should be loose ponytails. Okay, loose ponytails. Please use gentle hairstyles. Be gentle with your hair. Use gentle hairstyles. Okay, so don't restyle hair every day. Like, today you restyle, tomorrow you want to restyle, every day you are restyling your hair. That is a recipe for disaster if you are looking to grow your hair, or if you are looking into length retention. Okay, so examples of good styles are twist. Like, you can do twist with your own natural hair. Okay, and actually we have endless natural hairstyles that we can do for your hair, whether your hair is straight, it is curly, or it is coily. Like, we have endless hairstyles, my beautiful friends. Or if you have 4C hair, my 4C hair girls, like, you can do different kinds of hairstyles. okay, low maintenance hairstyles. For instance, you can do flat twist, okay, gentle flat twist, which actually don't wreak havoc on your hair. You can do braids, but please make sure that they are not tight, okay, with your own natural hair. So if you're somebody who prefer to do braids with synthetic hair, make sure that you do them loose. Or if you go to hairstylists, please communicate, okay? Communicate, my beautiful friends. If they're pulling your hair tightly, beauty shouldn't hate. Speak out, okay? Speak out. So if you are somebody like who love wigs, so you can do cornrows under your wigs, okay? Do cornrows, then you put on your wig if you're somebody who is into wigs, okay? And just make sure that your own hair is braided underneath. Okay, my beautiful friends. So subscribe to Cassia Naturals and comment in the chat section below. I'd love to hear from you. Then the second mistake number 2 is skipping deep conditioning. Skipping deep conditioning. Of course, you might say that, but of course I deep condition. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly the frequency of deep conditioning. So your hair needs moisture. Your hair needs moisture plus strength to stay healthy. So when you skip deep conditioning, my beautiful friends, hair actually becomes dry. It breaks easily. It loses shine, okay? And it is actually difficult to comb, like if your hair is not being deep conditioned, like if you don't deep condition your hair like consistently, you discover that your hair actually is dry, and it's very difficult like to pull that comb through your hair strands, okay? And it actually leads to freeze. Your hair will start freezing if you don't deep condition your hair. Now let's talk about how to fix this, okay? So make sure that you moisturize and deep condition your hair once per week. So it depends with your preference, but once per week works very well. Even every 2 weeks works well. Others do it bi-monthly, you know, but we are here telling you that you should be consistent, okay? And make sure that you are incorporating protein treatments. So when we talk about protein treatments, my beautiful friends, we are talking about real protein treatments. But of course, some people say that eggs are proteins, avocados are proteins. Of course, they help the hair like to be more moisturized and manageable. But the issue is that the proteins in avocado and eggs, they are big. They can't penetrate your hair strands. So in as much as you do avocado, egg deep conditioners, make sure that you incorporate real protein treatment. So when we talk about real protein treatments, we are talking about hydrolyzed keratin protein, hydrolyzed quinone protein, hydrolyzed wheat protein. Like there are different kinds of hydrolyzed protein that you can use. You can even do your own DIY by mixing your regular conditioner and then you add in your wheat protein. It works very well, okay? That is an easy way you can actually make your protein. Just buy any hydrolyzed protein, then you mix it with your own regular conditioner and you make a protein conditioner, okay? So comment in the chat section below and give this video a like, okay? So how often should you do protein treatments? So you can do protein treatments, you know, once every 4 to 6 weeks. Don't overdo protein treatment, because the moment you overdo something, you actually do the opposite. Your hair will start breaking, okay, instead of helping your hair to thrive. So do that actually 4 to 6 weeks by week. 6 weeks, after 4 weeks, 6 weeks, then you do a protein treatment. That's what I do. So for this treatment to work well, make sure that you incorporate heat, okay? You can use heat cups, okay? And you can also use steam. So steam actually helps the product to penetrate your hair. Okay, to penetrate your hair. So comment in the chat section below, my beautiful friends. I would love to hear from you. Okay, I would love to hear from you, my beautiful friends. Then mistake number 3. Mistake number 3 is ignoring your scalp. Ignoring your scalp. So a healthy scalp, is equal to healthy hair. Absolutely. Okay, that's it. Simple as that, my beautiful friends. So many people actually focus on hair strands but ignore the scalp. So when the scalp isn't healthy, you may experience itchiness, dandruff, and slow growth. So you can also experience hair fall from build up, because you are not taking care of your scalp, because in most cases, like, we apply different kinds of products on our scalp. Some believe in oiling their scalp, but of course one day I'm going to do a video on oiling scalp. Is oiling the scalp necessary? Okay, so how can you fix that? So make sure that you do gentle massage, like 4 to 3 times a week. You can even do twice per week. Okay, so make sure that you use the pads of your hands. Okay, you can even use a massage brush, like whatever your preference, my beautiful friends. So make sure that you massage in circular motions, like so. Have you seen the way I'm doing? Like, you are not using the nails, but you're using the pads of your hands. Then a massage in circular motions. So this actually promotes blood flow to the scalp, hence promoting hair growth. So you can either use oils or just without oil. So the oils that I recommend is rosemary, castor oil, tea tree oil. Like for tea tree oil, you need to mix it in castor oil. Okay, you mix rosemary essential oil and tea tree essential oil, you mix it in a castor oil or sweet almond oil, or in any carrier oil like rosemary, coconut oil. Those are good oils, my beautiful friends. So you can do this bi-weekly, okay, twice in a week or twice in a week, depending on your preference. But what is important is consistent, okay, and make sure that you wash your scalp properly. 7 to 14 days you need to wash your scalp, and make sure that you avoid heavy build up. Okay, but of course, we are different. Some people prefer to wash their hair every day, and some wash their hair once per week. So make sure that you are consistent with washing your hair so that you prevent breakage. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe to our channel, my beautiful friends, if you haven't. God bless you for watching. See you in our next video. Bye bye.